keeping you up to date with the latest information. From your morning commute to your afternoon drive, we're on your side, streaming on your favorite devices. WLBT First Alert Weather Plus. WLBT's First Alert Weather Team is committed to your safety with 6 hours of continuous team coverage.
This is a relentless storm, Dave.
We're fortunate we all made it out alive.
And our network of skycams across the state alerting you to danger, bringing you live footage of tornadoes as they touch down in Wathau County.
Look at this, Chase. Guys, look at that.
This is ground zero almost. I mean, this is really hard to stomach, like I said.
We take our commitment to being on your side seriously, and together, we're Mississippi Strong. Weekdays, stream First Alert Weather Plus.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us.
WLBT's First Alert Weather Team is keeping you up to date with the latest information. From your morning commute to your afternoon drive, we're on your side, streaming on your favorite devices. WLBT First Alert Weather Plus.
All right. Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me here on WLBT Plus First Alert Weather Edition. Good morning, Melissa Price. I hope you're having a great start to your day. We're going to talk about our local forecast, and then I'll dive into the details about the tropics because things are starting to pick up a little bit out there. So right now, 73 here into the metro. I'll speed through a lot of this. I've been talking about this all morning. We're quiet across the good portion of Mississippi as a whole. There are some areas off to the south that are seeing a little bit of rainfall. Very similar sort of forecast in comparison to the day yesterday into the day today. So no major changes going into the rest of your forecast. We'll see feel like temperatures range anywhere into the mid to upper 90s today, and then mid to upper 90s, low triple digits for the day tomorrow and for the end of this week. Now, by the time that we actually hit the weekend, it'll be a different story. Some of us further off to the west, mainly into Vicksburg, could be in that range of anywhere from 100 all the way up to 110 again. So still tracking some dangerous heat. Thankfully, not as bad as it was last week. Beautiful look out there across the area. Not really seeing too many bad looks. I mean, some areas further off to the south, yeah, you're looking at a lot more cloud cover than others, but still fairly quiet, which is good. We'll see a chance for some isolated showers this afternoon. Not really widespread into much of the area today. Same thing for your day on Wednesday. It's going to be looking relatively quiet here in central Mississippi, which is always a good thing. But still, we do have a chance for some relief with some of these showers. So here's what I want to talk about, the tropics. So this was just updated as of about 10 minutes ago by me. This is what really what we're looking for over the tropics. So there's two possible areas of development off into the Atlantic, one off the coast of the Carolinas, Georgia, as well as Florida. So that possible area has now been bumped up to a 40% chance of development over the next 7 days, 10% chance over the next 48 hours. So what does that mean for us here in central Mississippi? Really nothing. The Gulf is quiet. The Caribbean's quiet. There's a lot of high shear, high pressure system building, which is driving in a lot of that moisture for us, keeping us quiet. So that's good for us. But that 50% chance of development, that's the one I'm a little bit more concerned about. I don't think it's going to be impacting us here in Mississippi. I do think that system does have the potential development to actually impact a lot of the Carolinas, or it could just bow on out to sea. So we'll look at the models here in just a second. There is Tropical Storm Dexter moving to the northeast at 12 miles an hour, winds of 40 miles an hour. Nothing impressive with this system. I mean, it's just very disorganized. It's going to move into a lot of high shear and then just fizzle out into the middle of the Atlantic. So there's that. Here's a look at the next 48 hours or next 72-hour tropical simulation. Again, not really looking at much out there. So you can see a little bit of that turning. I don't know why it's doing that? Look at that. It's just messing up. Okay, so you can see by Wednesday, there's a little bit of turning off the coast of the Carolinas and Georgia, more so towards Florida. Very little turning. Again, we're not really looking at anything major out there over the next 72 hours, which is good. Let me go down to this graphic real quick. I want to show you all this. So this is the tropical models. This is the long range GFS. The GFS is known to overplay a lot of the long range models or a lot of the long range forecasting, especially with tropical systems. Overplays it a lot. So please take this with a grain of salt. Don't look at one model and think it's an exact forecast. So this is the GFS. It has it developing roughly around the 11th off the northern coast of Puerto Rico, and then basically becoming a stronger system by the time it hits the 12th, the 13th, 14th. And then the GFS actually has it impacting the Carolinas. However, let's go in here and change it to the Euro model. The Euro model, in my opinion, does a much better job of actually showing it's better at verifying the long range forecasting here. So let's see if I can actually reach all the way out there. I don't think I'll be able to with our in-house. So let's see if I can. I don't think I can. So the Euro model is showing us actually, yeah, it doesn't go out that far. Yep. Sadly, does not go out that far. That's okay, though. The Euro model is showing us that it's actually going to be heading more so to the south. I'm actually going to be looking off screen here for just a second to make sure, because the newest model run did just come out. And Ricky, you asked, have I seen the AI simulated forecast? It shows it hitting Florida as a major hurricane. So I do really like the AI model. I do think it has verified very well in the past. I've been tracking it over the past couple weeks, and with a lot of the systems that we had, it's done very good verification wise in terms of strength and intensity. So it's been interesting. I don't like showing it on air just quite yet. I think I want it to play out live in live time. For a couple more storms, especially whenever we talk about hurricanes. We haven't really seen too many strong systems impacting us across much of the Southeast or the lower 48. So I have seen the AI model. It has shown a lot of strength, and I do think that's something to take a note. It is very yeah, I do like it a lot. It is very promising, and I just don't want to show it on air quite yet. That's just my personal preference. I want to see it play out live time, tracking some of these hurricanes. So if it does verify with this, I definitely will consider adding it to a lot of our stuff, just because, I mean, that'd be ridiculous if it actually showed multiple weeks in advance that, hey, we're talking about a major hurricane impacting the Florida area. But it's something that I'm going to be closely monitoring for sure. Let me pull up Pivotal here. Pivotal weather is what I use whenever I go look at long-range models. Tropical tidbits, for those of you at home, especially you, Ricky, you seem very well informed. So I use tropical tidbits and Pivotal weather when I talk about long-range forecasting, especially when it comes to the tropics. Obviously, tropical tidbits is my go-to whenever I look at tropical stuff. Gosh, I can't remember his name. But the GFS was showing it all morning long, has been. It's coming to an agreement that we'll see a system developing. It's just a matter of where and how strong could it get. And there's a lot of extra things we kind of look at here. So the another thing that I look at, I'll actually get rid of this so that we can, while I'm talking, I can sit here and just say exactly what I'm looking at here. I forgot how to change it to this other computer. I'll have to have Kara Shirley show me, because I would love to show you exactly what I'm looking at, because my screen looks a lot different. So actually, I wish that I knew how to change it. Let's see here. Let's see. How do I change this? I don't know. Well, I will find a way, and I'll find out how, and then I'll try to do it. I'll try to do it a little bit better for the 945 update. But I'm looking at the GFS model. It has it going all the way up to, yeah, for real, Ricky. Give me 1 second, actually. Let me give me 5 seconds while I get Kara Shirley real quick to pull up this. Show you what I'm looking at. So I'm live. I just need this computer pulled up, like to pull it up on here.
On here?
Yeah. And
Okay, so you would actually first need to have your meet hers.
sorry, everyone. I just want to show you exactly what I'm looking at. So Kara Shirley's in here helping out. Yeah, off camera. She wants to be off camera. She's not ready for it just quite yet. Yeah, that's perfect.
So that's what you what,
And then I got faded in, right?
yeah.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. Everyone say thank you, Miss Kara Shirley, for helping us out here. Okay, so I am back now. So this is exactly, I'm going to pull it up here in just a second. So give me like 4 seconds and I will be ready to go, people. Oh, okay. So this is what I'm currently looking at right now. So this is a look at the GFS run. So thank you, Kara, for pulling this up. This GFS is showing, you know, obviously Dexter is out there in the Central Atlantic. The areas that we're closely monitoring, thankfully, are not really developing until we hit into the later portions of the. So this is for August 14th of next week, or is that a week and a half from now? I believe. Either way, yeah, next week, next Thursday is August 14th. Obviously, timing, details on this all should be taken with a grain of salt because it could easily change. And who knows, the next model run will change. They've been changing. So this is a look at 270 hours out. So again, that's why I'm just showing you this. This is the 060 run for August 5th. Now let's go back a run. See what this run says. This run just has it out to sea. So look, the difference in 6 hours or the difference in a model run. So this is crazy to say, but look at that. There's nothing there. Nothing impacting the Carolinas. So that's why I always say, take it with a grain of salt, people, because you might have one storm, one model saying a major hurricane will hit the coast of the Carolinas, and then the next minute it's gone. It's out in the middle of the ocean. So that's why I say, just please take it with a grain of salt. I mean, look at that. That's a huge difference in where exactly it is. But this is I looked at the Euro model. This is usually more accurate when it comes to tropical forecasting in comparison to long-range GFS. So this is what I like to use. I don't hold it, completely accountable, but I imagine this is what actually the National Hurricane Center is looking at too, because it has that low pressure system developing. So it has that low pressure developing off the coast of the Carolinas. Currently, what we're looking at to develop over the next 7 days, I do think that it is possible. I mean, this is obviously the model run that is more than likely showing them, hey, this is what we're looking at out there. And this model has that low developing off the tropical wave further off to the south. I know that y'all probably can't see that, but it turns off to the north. There it is. And this one actually has it way off to the south. So this one has it south of the Caribbean, into the Caribbean Sea, and then back possibly into the Gulf. So that's what the Euro is saying. Two very different things. The GFS has it up here in the Carolinas. The Euro has it down here in the Caribbean. All are showing some stronger end storms. Take that with a grain of salt. Intensity this far out has never been these models real stories. So let's go back a model run and see what's there. Look at that. Nothing's there. So, actually, let's go back to the 12Z. That was the 18Z. Sorry, that's my fault. So this is a look at the Euro, just a model run to go towards the coast of Florida. So it's been all over the place. Just please, this is what I asked you. I'm gonna come back on camera because this is what I ask you. Have multiple ways of staying updated. Don't believe everything with a grain. Don't believe everything you see on the internet. Please just look at these models and take them all in with a grain of salt right now, especially 300 plus hours out, people. They never verify. About 99.99999% of a chance that it does not verify at all. So please have ways of staying updated. I'll continue to bring you updates live and online. And Ricky, you're right. It's wild how the models can can be so different. I mean, every little detail is it makes it so different. But I do agree forecasting will get a lot better over time. That AI model that Google released actually has done a very good job. You know what? I'll show you it. I'll log into my Google right now and I'll show you exactly what it's looking at. Yeah, it's literally relying on computer data for the future. And that's tough. Let's see here. Man, I'm just having the time here. I'm just, this might be my longest show in a while, but that's just because I really want to, show y'all all this because the tropics are my passion. And that's something that I love tracking the most is the tropics. So, all right, let's see here. Where? I'm trying to get it pulled up for you. There we go. I got an email. Okay, got to sign in here. I don't want y'all to see this because, that's my Gmail. So you can access this as well at home. Okay. Don't know if it'll let me try another way. Yeah. Enter my password. There we go. Okay. There we go. Gosh, so many technical loopholes I got to jump through today. Next time I'll come prepared for all y'all. Ricky, I am not from Mississippi. I went to Mississippi State. I graduated from there. And now I am working here. I worked in Meridian beforehand. So I do have two-step. Just tap yes on my phone. But I worked in Meridian for 2 years before this, and I've been here for almost 2 years as well. 2 years fairly soon. I'm going to continue as Chase. All righty, I got it pulled up here. Okay. I'm going to pull up all the models. There we go. Boom. All right, we're good to go. I do not have a Mississippi accent. So my fiance is from Mississippi, so I always mess with her about the thick Southern drawl, but something about that Southern charm out here. But this is a look at the Google AI model. So I'll show it to y'all now because it's not on air, but it's done a very good job. We'll use this as an example. So right now I have all the models pulled up. I'll actually get rid of some of them because I'm not I don't want it to be too cluttered out there. So right now, everything's been looking good. Like with the systems developing off the Pacific, honestly, the Google DeepMind model has just been fantastic. It's done amazing job. It's done an amazing job. There is a potential for possible development into the Western Gulf. There's a meteorologist out in Miami. He's very, very good at tropical forecasting, and I watch his stuff all the time in regards to tropics. He was talking about the potential for some tropical development off the coast of Florida. So again, just please have ways of staying updated. Is that possible? Yes, but these are just models. They're just numbers. But you can see that range of the models all over. I'm actually going to turn them all on so we can see. I mean, look at that. They're all over in regards to that potential tropical system out there. 3 multiple lows. It's showing so many different things. So again, this is a good, accurate representation of why we looked at that forecast cone. Because look at that. That's where it could go all over the Atlantic. So, obviously, just please have multiple ways of staying updated. Everything's been forecasted very well out in the Pacific. So that's been interesting to track for the past little bit. I just really look at this just so that I can see the difference into what most models are saying, what's the Google model saying, what's the new AI model saying. So I'll show it to y'all on here. I won't show it on air just quite yet. I don't think it's ready. I do think it needs a little bit more work, but for now it's been very interesting to watch. I agree. This model is very interesting. So I'm going to be closely watching this. I'll be giving you tropical updates every day at 7 a.m. I think that's what I'm going to start doing now. We do another weather hit at roughly 9:45. But that usually sticks to more of that local forecast. So around 7, I'll give you another local update, and then I'll dive into the tropics now that things are really starting to pick up out here. But as always, if you have any questions regarding the tropics, please don't hesitate to ask. If you have any questions regarding anything else about your local forecast, please don't hesitate to ask. I'm always happy to answer them at any time. So please have a great rest of your day today. Stay safe, stay dry if anything does pop up later on. But have a great rest of your day today, and I'll talk to you again later on.